Hello dear students, let us continue today with the same chapter that we did in the last class, future tense. So out of its four different kind, we saw the first two forms, that is simple future tense and future continuous tense, right? So today let us see the other two forms, that is future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. So what is future perfect tense? Future perfect tense is formed with, as I told you, that future means there has to be shall or will. Okay, so same goes with future perfect tense. It is formed with shall or will. With that you have to use the word have and the past participle, which is also known as the third form of the verb. You have to keep that in mind for future perfect tense. And if you want to form a negative sentence in future perfect tense, then you just have to form it by putting the word not have after will or shall. And if you want to form an interrogative sentence in future perfect tense, then you need to put the word shall or will before the subject and have after the subject. Alright, and as usual, question mark at the end. Now, what are the uses of this future perfect tense? Future perfect tense, the first use is that to express an action which is expected to be completed by a certain time in the future. Okay, now I'll give you an example so that you can understand in a better way. For example, say by the end of this year he will have saved a lot of money. So see, an action, it is expressed that it will be completed, but when there is a particular time, a certain time is being mentioned, but that is also in the future. As I repeat the sentence once again, by the end of this year he will have saved a lot of money. Okay, another example, say the film will have started before we reach the cinema hall. So these are two of the example for the first uses. And the next uses for future perfect tenses, to express the speaker's belief that something has taken place. Example, you will have heard about this news. I repeat, you will have heard about this news. So it's actually expressing the belief of the speaker that something has taken place. Now next comes future perfect continuous tense. So what is the difference between future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense? Future perfect continuous is formed with, as usual for future tense, the word will, shall, plus have been, and also the first form. Remember the first form. In addition, ing, because it's continuous. And what about the negative sentence of future perfect tense? The negative is formed by putting not have been, B-E-E-N, been, after the word will or shall. Okay, it's after, not before. And in the case of interrogative, you have to put shall or will before the subject, and have been will be after the subject. Okay, that's the difference between negative future perfect tense and interrogative future perfect tense. Now the use of future perfect tense is very simple. Okay, you just have to take note of one point, that is, we use future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense when we need to express an action as being in progress over a period of time that will end in future. I repeat, future perfect continuous tense we use to express those type of action which are being in progress over a period of time. Okay, and that will end in the future. Let me give an example. By next year I shall have been working here for 5 years. So see, here this particular I shall have been working, that means even right now also the person is working. Okay, it's being in progress, but by next year it will come to an end. It will be 5 years in the future. By next year I shall have been working here for 5 years. So 5 years of that term will come to an end. His 5 years will get completed. Now this tense, future perfect continuous tense, it combines the meaning of completion and continuity. Okay, although you just take note of one thing, that the duration of time will be completed. Sorry, the duration of time will be completed, and even though the time will get completed, but the action will still be in progress. As I told you in the example, by next year I shall have been working here for 5 years. That means next year his tenure of 5 years will get completed, but that doesn't mean that his work will get over. The period of 5 years will get completed, but his action will be still in progress. His work will still be in progress. Okay, that's what future perfect continuous tense mean. Now with regard to this future tense as a whole, that is simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous, that we have discussed in the previous class and today, let me just sum up in short brief points. So first of all, the future tense is used to express an action that is to take place in future. Secondly, a verb which is used to show that an action will be completed in the future is said to be in what? Future tense. Third point, the simple future tense, the simple future tense states that an action or even whatever we are talking about, an action or even of future, it does not say anything about the completeness of an action. Remember, in simple future, the action or event of future does not say anything that with regard to the completeness of the action. Okay. Next point, the future continuous tense indicates that the action will be in progress in the future. Future continuous, continue. Okay, so in the future that particular action will be in progress, it will be continued. Next point, that is for future perfect tense. The future perfect tense indicates that the action going to happen in the future will be complete. Did you understand? The action going to happen in the future will be complete. And for future perfect continuous tense, it says that the action has been in progress in the future. The action has been in progress in the future. That means it will still be in progress even in the future. The action will keep on continuing. Not that it will get completed like the future perfect tense. So, got the difference between future perfect and future perfect continuous? Go through the TLM that I'll be sharing with you all, and also read the text. Okay, and if you have any doubt, feel free to get back to me. Study well. God bless you all.